What do you think, Voltoler? Navarro wants me to do some modding videos on make some videos on how to make mods for Fallout 2, and I'm fine with that. It's just that that's a lot of work. And but that being said, Visco's also floated the idea. Not Visco, I'm sorry, Navarro. I meant if I said Visco earlier, I meant Navarro. If Navarro has also been floating the idea of doing some modding streams, and it might be less work if I could just cut down some stuff from a modding stream. But what do you think? No, Nabisco, yeah. Think you'd have to actually make a mod? Yeah, no, but that's the thing. I mean, I understand how to use the mapper. I have a little bit of experience with that. It's probably the most the easiest to figure out section as far as I can tell. I mean, setting up is kind of difficult, but actually using the mapper isn't too terribly difficult once you've read a couple of the things that explain how it works. But I haven't really bothered to do anything about that yet because I feel doubtful that there would be that much interest in it, so I haven't pursued it. Instead, I've pursued stuff on that everybody would do, like what I'm doing right now is most people play the vanilla version and that's it. Most people don't mod, so I don't know. I didn't ever figure there'd be any sort of a demand for it. Nabisco. Anyway, get back into here. Finish, or at least do another episode of Exalt. Loud. Louder than I thought. Why? Why are you so quiet? Or why are you so loud, rather? Okay, there we go. That's a little better. I don't know, not a giant mod, just show how to change some things and then show it off in game. Yeah, pretty much. That's what he... Like, I can build a map and I can put a map in game. And I'm pretty sure the game... The only question... The game will detect it. The only thing is I don't know how to set it so that the game will run it. Now, you can run a map in the mapper. You can run the scripts and you actually play it, it as a character. But that's not the same thing as actually loading it up in Fallout 2 to play it. I think there are some... ddraw.ini settings that make it really simple. I've not messed with them yet, though. That's not what I want. I want to go to here and hit continue. Oops, I also need to be here. Not sure what people would want from Mod Maker video. Well, I mean, what Navarro wants is a basic how-to. That's what he's asking me to do. And I'm like I know a little bit about the mapper, but to actually make a mod, dude, that's like, for me, that's a lot of reading. And I'm fine doing the reading. It's just that that's going to take a lot of time. And he's like, and I get this feeling like he wants to do stuff now. And I'm like, dude, but I'd be happy streaming it. So I asked him if he wanted to stream it. Like, he offered to help me out. I'm like, okay, cool, dude, just let me know what your schedule is. We can stream it sometime. Let's see how it works. Maybe it'll work out that way. Maybe it'll work. Maybe we can actually make something and not. I won't have to spend hours and hours trying to find all of the really poor resources that I've already read, because every resource I've read is absolutely terrible at explaining how to make a mod. Anyway, start with basics. Sure, yeah. The only thing I could start with is the mapper. I mean, I don't know what else. That's the only thing I know how to do. And I barely know how to set it up because I've only set it up twice. I think I've set it up twice now. And it's really weird because the way you put the file name, the file locations in is kind of not straightforward. But anyway. What's going on here? Let me see what these books are. The Silence of Chastity by I Am Monk. The treatise on the monks of the Brotherhood of the Rose, including how they compare to their stereotypes. One common misconception is that monks still hold on to the outdated notion that silence is golden. While this was, perhaps, a tenet that they supported as late as 0103, no longer do the monks of the renowned empath Abbey care to remain speechless. There is no doubt that monks love wine. Not only are there more monk stories centering on the creation of wine, but any visit to the Abbey will reveal just how much of the entire building is devoted to the formation of the delicious mixture, because they missed an of. Start with the mixture. Alright, Lurkin Gurkin, while you do stuff, sounds cool. Maybe I should make a Lurkin emote. This book seems important. I can't carry it. Okay. This book seems like it might actually... He is food. Might... no. Okay. Why do you keep taking that thing off? What is it? Too warm for you? Put it on. Okay, here we go. He can carry a book. It's this book, right? I'm going to try and take this to the other guys. I doubt it'll do anything. But, like, the monks that are... Start here. Set up the quick save slot. Hopefully that'll set it up. The monks that were vowing silence... Or we're talking about doing a vow of silence. Yeah, nice, it worked. We're kind of not happy about it, or at least that's the way they were written, that they didn't seem happy about it. So maybe taking that book to them will cheer them up so that they don't have to take a vow of silence. I wonder, I'm curious. But it depends on whether or not they scripted it that way. Spring planting, autumn harvest. Held within these pages is the explanation of agriculture in detail, including the much misunderstood mulching process. The middle section is an illustrated guide to many gardening implants. Gardening implants? Implements. Gardening implements. Land ships by Equinistria. Okay, this riding beasts in Britannia. Okay. Which I don't think well, carts is the only thing I can think of. Brummer's Britannia. Betwixt the covers of this atlas is the atlas. Alright, cool. What could be left but the ashes by In Flames. Ha ha ha. In Flames. Where herein are the many essays covering an in-depth study of the aftermath of a volcanic eruption. The work was extensively researched and is filled with testimonials from many a survivor. The most interesting story is told by Fendora, a young woman from Minoc who claims to have experienced a volcanic eruption near every one of the 5 towns in which she has lived. Aren't there only 5 towns in this freaking country? Has there been a volcanic eruption next to each town? Up is Out by Goodfellow. Herein is discussed the most current theories on gravity and mass. After years of study and research, the author finally put the fruits of his labor down in the pages of this tome, which includes his discussion on falling apples. Har har har. The Forests of Yew by Taylor. That's where. I think that's where. Okay, I gotta write this down. Though once the large proper city of justice, Yew has been swallowed by the deep forest. However, let not it be said that this turn of events was not by the will of the people. As the cities grew throughout the land, many found it difficult to continue peaceful existences as simple farmers and herders. More and more it became necessary to learn trades. Oh, okay, I read this one already. Those same people, many of whom came from you, began to populate the deep forest, though it will not be long before the growing cities and towns catch up to them. Very few people have actually encountered these ape-like creatures. Little is known about them. I wonder if they're just being racist. What if that was the intent? Anyway, let's see. So, in for notes. Okay, so... Okay, now then I'm that one girl in Cove wanted me to find her father, or word of her father. Word of her father in the Forest of Yew, I think I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'll make sure that's saved so I can remember that later, hopefully. Not that I probably won't just run into him anyway. Let's talk to this guy. You see an attractive, studious-looking man. What's your name, boy? My name is Taylor, my lord. What's your job? I study the local flora, fauna, and geography here at the monastery. What's your job again? I forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway. Julius. Julius? I cannot be certain, but 'tis possible he may be someone who now resides in the cemetery. I have heard that name mentioned as someone who was brought to the Abbey to be buried, though I know not who brought him, and I do not remember from whom I heard it. I do hope he was not a friend of thine, he says apologetically. Alright. Flora. There are many beautiful plants in this area. I'm working on learning about all of them. Fauna. Many different species of animals reside in the forest. I have encountered some fascinating ones in my studies. Geography. I use my knowledge of the local landscape to aid in my studies. The better I know the locale, the farther away I can travel from the Brotherhood Abbey and still be sure I will be able to return, unlike a fellow monk of mine. Your fellow? He became lost some time ago when surveying the area for birds. The golden-cheeked warbler, I believe it was. Sadly, he traveled too far, and we have not heard from him since. I bet you murdered him. I do not wish to suffer the same fate. I bet you murdered him. Monastery. Our order is called the Brotherhood of the Rose. Order? Yes, my lord. One other monk, Amy, I think, lives here in the Abbey. She is a painter and a gardener. Craig? What the hell? Why am I asking about Craig? That name does not sound familiar, my lord, but perhaps he is not from this area. I bet that's your name. Anyway, gardener. She raises the most lovely flowers that I have ever seen. Thou must see them to believe of their existence. Painter. He smiles. Between us, she is a far better gardener. Bye. May thy knowledge increase with thine encounters with nature, my lord. My lord. Alright, well, we're gonna go talk to the other guy. Can I, like, go right through here? No, of course not. Could have just crossed around, though. Wait, hold on. What's in here? Stuff I should steal? What is this? Grapes? Wait, is this wine? Alright, I know this is gonna piss off the game if I do this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, I can't feed the kid. How about the woman? Let's get her drunk. Yes! Actually, the guards aren't coming for me. Let me just get everybody drunk real quick. Drunky drunk! We're gonna drink all their wine. Oh. Wow, this guy can take the wine. Damn. Who is this guy? What the flip, man? He just drinks it all. The Shamino. Shamino, man, damn. Look at him just take it all. He just drank all the fucking wine. God dang. Alright, hold on. I gotta look at his. Do they have a drunk stat? Why don't they have a drunk stat? I swear. Oh well, whatever. Kid wouldn't drink any. The woman only drank 1 or 2, maybe. But I gotta steal all this food. Put it in this guy. And maybe take some of his heavier stuff off. I think this bucket of blood can probably stay here. I wonder. Actually, this can stay here too, because I've never found a use for it. And I gotta cut that cloth. Anyway. Omar! I just came in. First thing I see Quantum is doing someone... Just trying to get someone drunk. I'm trying. But Shamino just kept drinking it, man. He wouldn't stop. He would not stop drinking. That guy can handle his liquor. He can handle it hard. I'm gonna steal all these grapes because you never know. I definitely, like, I have to feed these people so much, it's ridiculous. Although it is cool that the monks didn't get pissed at me and send for the guards and then have the guards murder me. That was nice. That's not what normally happens in this game. Normally the guards just murder me. Because nobody cares. They're in a murdering mood today. Bandages and cloth. Whatever, it's fine. I don't need to steal all their grapes. Just enough to eat when I need to. Yes, chiller probably, I guess. I see. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh man. I should use the brushing pigments. I don't have any. All right. Oh wait, this right here. Finger painting again? What are you talking about? What? Those are the. Aren't that them? Or maybe is this it? There we go. Hughes pigments. Oh, that's right. I gotta do it this way. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of silly, but whatever. 1, 2, 3. Do not quit your day job. Is this the same painting it always, or it was at the last place? I don't remember what the last painting was, though. No! The stain will never come out. Wait, can you paint? No, you can't actually paint it. Oh well. I was hoping I could like paint the floor or something. That would have been cool. I think that's about it. No, this looks slightly different. I think. I don't know. Stay with the lines. No. All right, let's talk to this person. The monk pulls back her cowl far enough for you to see her face. What's your name? Thou mayest call me Amy, my lord. What's your job? As a monk, I am not sure how to answer the question. I often help to make wine. However, my lord, in my spare time, I paint or tend my garden here at the Abbey. Okay, I gotta say, I'm not terribly fond of this method of single word dialogue choices. I'm very much glad that the guys who made Fallout went with the full question. But whatever, you know. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I forgot to open some stuff up. Hey, old fashioned one. My bad, guys. I forgot to turn this on. I was editing right up to the point where I was editing it in Skio's chat right up to the point where I started the stream. Come on, why aren't you starting up, dude? There it is. Anyway. And let's turn this on. And this on. And this on. Alright, cool. I think we're set. So I can close this. And now it should work. Nice, 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 nice. Now, why? Why Quantum Bot? Why only me? Oh, well, actually, I was the first one here, so maybe... Actually, alright, hold on. I gotta look at this. I want to try and figure out what is going on here. See, these are all the same. These, I think, are all the same anyway. I mean, I don't have a sound effects file. Why is QuantumBot only high-five me? I don't like, there's no checkbox on any of the rest of these. They're all enabled. I can't actually look at all of these either. They're all the same. Edit. Streambot, don't want to give me a high five? I know. Hold on. Do I have your name in here? Let me add your name. Try saying something. See what happens. I don't know if it'll recognize it or not. It hasn't recognized it for anybody else. Oh, do I have the old-fashioned one? Yeah, I got the old-fashioned one in here. Yeah, it worked! Oh, awesome, awesome. Wait, no, what? Oh, I'm sorry. let me fix that. My bad. There we go. There we go. I gotta restart it now, though. Hold on. I just pasted my name in there without remembering to change it to your name. All right, it'll be up in a second. Once I reconnect it, you can type something. It should give you a high five, but it won't give anybody else a high five, or at least not that I've seen. Or maybe I missed it. Maybe it's been given high fives all the time, and I just keep missing it because I'm not paying attention. I don't know at all. I don't know at all what it's doing online. You could be looking up porn. It's just a stupid chatbot. Robot porn. Like in Futurama. Alright. So I should be connected. Now it should high five everybody. I hope. Anyway, okay. How you doing, Omar? How you doing, old-fashioned one? Vault Dweller. How's everybody doing? Well, hey, let me ask you guys, since I think you missed the conversation I had with Vault Dweller. What do you think? So, Navarro's been asking me to do some videos for how to make a mod for Fallout 2. And I'm like, it's really complicated to do something like that because it requires a lot of editing, a lot of script making and stuff. But then he's also talking about doing a stream. And I'm like, maybe I can edit a stream down. I don't know, because I'd have to do a bunch of streams with it probably, but still. Doing a stream of mod making for Fallout 2. What do you guys think? I need a lot of help. The only thing I really understand how to do is use the mapper. I barely understand any of the scripting, and I don't like. I know there's a way to reference the scripting is really weird because you have to reference which commands are being by number, which is just crazy. But anyway, doing good. Awesome. Let's see. Were you the one with the mic problem? I hope you got your mic problem fixed. I think you did. I think you said you did. I think that was you. Might have been somebody else. Yeah, no, it was you, because Newbie was there. Anyway. Okay, let me get a little bit farther in here. What do you guys think of a Fallout mod stream? Fallout 2 mod stream? How to make one? Because it looks like I'm planning on playing a lot of Fallout 2 mods in the future. And I'm going to try and, like, do a review of each one. I think I might I might do another 5 or 6 hours of Fallout of this the mod I just played, but I don't think I'll do it this Saturday. I think I'll switch it up this Saturday because I found more of the mod once I got a few higher levels and actually started exploring the entire map. Anyway, let me talk to this lady here. Did you do as a monk? I am not sure how to answer thy question. I often help to make wine. However, my lord, I'm in my spare time. I paint or tend my garden at the Abbey. So that was the job question. All right. Paint. Yes, she blushes. I have long admired those who are able to express themselves visually. Sadly, she says, laughing, I am not very good. However, I also collect art. In fact, I have an original sterling hanging in my room. Perhaps thou couldst see it sometime. Is this your room? Is that it right there? I don't know. Or is that it? Garden. My garden? I have been tending it for years. I'm a firm believer in the value of aesthetics, so I plant only flowers. Sometimes I sell them in bouquets when people want them, but I do that very rarely. Abbey? I don't know. I don't play Fallout 2. Oh, okay. But if you can do it, go for it. I think a stream would be great as well. People could join and watch you hands-on money. Also, yes, I did have the mic issue. You got it fixed. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, in theory, it sounds awesome, but the question is there a lot of interest? Is there any interest in people actually wanting to make a mod for Fallout 2 who would watch a stream? I mean, the most I've seen is people interested in just Fallout and Fallout 2 themselves, and I did my best to make a video that was original in that regard, the glitch videos, and I need to continue that. A lot of work still though, but making a mod is kind of esoteric, so I don't know like how many people would actually be interested in making a mod. You know, I suppose I could kind of make it so that I could take people's suggestions for the mod and trying to incorporate them, but it would have to be simple suggestions, so I don't know. Anyway, I've spent little time with others in the area. Thou mayest wish to speak with Taylor, for he knows much more about the people, animals, and sights in this area than I do. Alright, and Taylor is? He is a fellow monk. He spends his time studying the plants, animals, and geography of Britannia. I guess that might have been this guy? I forget what his name was. I actually have to go look it up. Aesthetics. It refers to the practice or study of all things beautiful. Alright. Craig. I'm afraid I do not know of such a person. Buy? Thou wishes to buy a bouquet? Yeah, sure. Dost thou have anyone to give these flowers to? No? That is indeed unfortunate, my lord. 'Tis always best to have someone receive flowers. Fare thee well, my lord. May the sweet scent of beauty never pass thee by. Alright, let me talk to him again. Only this time. Job. Taylor. Garden. Buy. Okay, let's buy and then say yes. Good. 'Tis always best to have someone to receive flowers. The flowers will cost 10 gold. Dost thou still want them? Yes. I wonder if I couldn't get them before. I think that would find these to be exceptionally beautiful. Bye. Alright, so did I get 2 sets of flowers? Or was that kind of... Alright, I can't see shit. Where's the lights around here? Where are the lights around here? I'm gonna give the bucket of blood to somebody. Somebody needs to hold the bucket of blood. Oh, he's the only person who can hold flowers, too. Said bucket of blood. Blood. I think you can use this press somehow to actually make wine. And I think there's a way to do cool stuff like that. But I do not know what it is off the top of my head. So I never could figure it out. My brother showed me one time when I was a kid. I should look it up. Oh, there's loads of bread in here. Wow. Secret loaf of bread. Alright, what? Well, nobody has... They just go to bed. They just go to bed. Oh my god, you guys... These guys have no nightlife. Let me turn this on. It's ridiculous. Monks just go to bed when it gets dark. Lame. Well, apparently those candles in the front area light the whole area, light the whole house up, though, so I guess it's not a big deal. Are those supposed to be like cicadas or crickets or something? Who's this? That would be Craig. Hello, my lord. Your name? He smiles. My name is Craig, my lord. Job. I'm a monk here at the Abbey. I'm working on an alchemical mixture. Wait, hold on. Mixture. Well, my lord, we here at the Abbey will soon be taking Vow of Silence. That's the guy. However, it will take some time for all of this. Okay, I get it now. This is the guy I talked to last night. This is the guy I was talking about wanting to take a Vow of Silence. But he didn't want to, or he was kind of talking about regretting it. It will take some time for all of us to become accustomed to the sound of silence. Therefore, I am creating a potion that enables the imbiber to become temporarily silent. The concept is very similar to a potion of invisibility. All right. So this guy, why does the camera angle look like you're spying on people from space? Totally. You're right. No, the isometric in this game is a little awkward. This game was made in 91, though, so... 91, 92. Released in 91 or 92, whatever that was. Alright. I can give him a potion, though. Hit buy. Let me... Abbey. Sadly, I'm so involved with my studies that I have no time to visit the surrounding area or learn any new faces. Mixture. Invisibility. He just said something about Nicodemus. No. With that show, I'll give the information in return. Hold on. What was it? Predecessors. Alright, no. Bye. Hold on. Let me see about that Nicodemus line again. Do job. Mixture. Invisibility. As a matter of fact, my research has reached an impasse, for I cannot determine the nature of some critical reagents. What I need is a potion of invisibility to analyze. Then I could progress from there. Progress from there. He looks at you hopefully. Wouldst thou be willing to obtain a potion for my studies? It is likely thou couldst find one easily at the mage Nicodemus. That's what it was. Yes. And okay, that's where I say yes. Okay. Vow. Blah, 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 wine. The monk's wine is renowned throughout all Britannia, or so I thought. Puzzled look on his face. Well, that is no matter. Regardless, I sincerely recommend to thee to try some of our exquisite drink. I gave it all to Shamino. Okay. Okay, so I can give him the potion. I did just save it, right? Let me just save it again just in case. Let's give him the potion. Thou dost not have a potion to give, he says sadly. My research will again have to wait. Alright, bye. I didn't have an invisibility potion. So So I can find somebody with an invisibility potion now. Meow. Actually, what I should do is just find somebody who's not carrying much and put all the black rock on her so that she can carry stuff. There we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, and how much do I weigh now? Oh my goodness, that is 2 pounds a piece. You can have the kite. The kite won't fit. All right. Yay! I stole gold. Stole from these guys. All right. So Nicodemus, and is Nicodemus Lord British's guy or no? Okay, Rudium is a cove. So let me try. Help! Oh, the Dark Ages. Yeah, I like your German vampire accent. Yeah. I don't know what I was going for. Okay, so there's a wizard around here somewhere. Oh, that's him right here, right? No, that's this stool. Alright, let me reload that. I don't know where Nicodemus is, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I will find a bed to sleep in, probably. I'll just sleep in this guy's bed. He won't mind. Let me just sleep in your bed, buddy. Let's wake in the morning. Pleasant dreams. Pleasant dreams, Avatar. Time to continue the quest. Oh, look. What the flip, man? Seriously, he like... Taylor is so polite, he just sleeps on the floor. Oh, man. That's funny. He doesn't even sleep on the bed. Oh, did I burn out the candles? Oh, I sure did. Wow. I wonder if they replaced those. So I have to find a potion of invisibility from, I guess, Nicodemus? I don't know. There's more stuff here, though. A bottle. What is this? How death affects those who walk around it with regularity. Subject, Thierry, seems friendly enough and willing to accept my company. Day 2, subject exhibiting strange symptoms of humor, very morbid. Day 3, no contact with subject. Day 4, subject makes continual references to recent conversations with cemetery occupants. Day 5, ... Alright, whatever. White Rain, okay. You don't want to miss with the 5 heavily armed guys? Wait, what? Who doesn't? White Rain by Perrin. This detailed to yeah, I see the guy trying to sleep in my bed doesn't the guy whose bed I was sleeping in. Yeah, absolutely, that's a good point. Actually, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavily armed guys and 1 heavily armed girl. She's got a falcon on her arm. She could just rip your eyes out with it. This detailed tome is filled with descriptions of the various effects winter weather has on plants and animals in Britannia. Does it turn into winter in this place? That'd be kind of cool. No Time to Dance by B.A. Morler. The wonderful depiction of the busy life of 2 industrious scholars caught betwixt the demands of a forceful taskmaster and the pressure of time. Thy Message Received by Lamb, translated by Gillian. Within this diary is revealed the poor treatment of the gargoyle race since the return of the Codex 2 centuries ago, which is in a previous game. To have noticed that humans remain uncomfortable with us, they have given us our own island to populate, but... okay, so this is a gargoyle. To have noticed that humans remain uncomfortable with us, they have given us our own island to populate. But is this gift designed to help? But is this gift designed to keep us segregated? To have wondered why so few gargoyles leave Tarfon. To have no more doubts, having lived in Vesper. To see the hatred of our race, to feel the disgust. To understand it not, for it was humans who destroyed our land, not gargoyles. To seek communication, to seek friendship, to seek trust, to speculate that none are forthcoming, to ask the humans why, to see the terror and loathing and to know there will be no answers given. To hope for a future of harmony, but to realize that with segregation there can be none. To hope for education of both races, for our children, and ourselves, to hope and to live. Aw, so dramatic. The intrinsic complexities of investigating a new species of flora in the land of Britannia by Perrin. Oh my god. This very scientific sounding journal, this scientific journal describes with examples the process by which one studies plant life. The book is divided into multiple sections, one for the layman, one for the hobbyist, and one for the learned scholar. It includes a warning about the difficulties of gathering specimens from the poisonous swamps. Sungniff! Hey, bot worked! Alright, hither comes the rain by Perrin. Within the pages of this book are descriptions of the various effects of spring weather on plants and animals in Britannia, explaining that Britannia seems to see an increase in the amount of rainfall each year. Alright. What if that means anything? Okay. And the red ones. A complete guide to Britannian minerals, precious and semi-precious stones by B. Ledbetter. Hey, Sungiv. How's it going, man? Herein, one can find the descriptions of a plethora of rocks and gems. One can find lead in a variety of veins, while a common ore, lead is used with such frequency in items such as horseshoes that it is a valuable metal to procure. Do I need to make horseshoes at some point? Gold is quite rare, though generally without function, gold has maintained its worth by its very rarity. The refined form is so full of shine that many give it to their lovers as tokens of affection. It is well known rumor that one who loves enough to give gold loves enough to remain true. Kind of overdid PT today, so I'm kind of a bit tender. Physical therapy. Because that would do that. I can see that. Whenever I start a new workout, I get like that. Especially the first couple of days. Once I get used to it, it's better. But anyway. Black rock is an odd substance only recently discovered. There seems to be a little interest in it and even less use for it. A small handful of experimenters have noticed it has a profound effect on magic, though these same researchers refuse to comment on what exactly the material does. Okay, was that this one? The Scent of Valor by Watterson. Herein can be found the definitive word on chivalry and the duties to a knight's liege, but I can't read it because there's nothing else. This one is Milord Conduct by Alaina. Found within is a description of the proper behavior for courtiers and courted individuals. The book reveals many different techniques for both polite and impolite conversation. What is this? Oh, I see. It's just the shelf. It's not muscle pain. It's just joint pain. Oh, that sucks. Which is why I do PT in the first place. Oh, okay. The Dragon Compendium by Perrin. Found almost exclusively in the dungeon Distard. Okay, dragons are an ancient race of large reptiles. They possess great intelligence and few also use magic. I have read this before. Should one ever be found that is willing to bargain with thee, I strongly recommend doing so. For very few can survive a battle with one of these terrible lizards, and even a fewer can emerge victorious. Let's see if I can do that. That's a map. Okay. The map of Britannia. Brummer's Flora. Okay, let's actually read that one. Trick is to push yourself right to the limit. I think I pushed a little past it. Aw. Well, that happens sometimes. Hopefully the recovery time isn't too long. Because I found that if I do go past it in some instances, I need to pause for a day or two or three sometimes, maybe a week sometimes. I don't go over a week typically when I'm doing a workout regularly, which I haven't been because you'll notice my weight has been a little higher than I want, but it's all right. Get through life here. This large tome describes most of common plants indigenous to Britannia. The great plant is especially fascinating, for it spends most of its life, what the hell is this? The greer plant? Most of its life huddled with its leaves wrapped up in a tight ball. However, every so often the leaves will unfurl, radiating out from the stem, and then I tried to attack it and it did nothing. The reaper plant is unique in that it is both plant and animal. Pardon me. Resembling a large tree, the reaper is capable of self-animation as well as self-locomotion. Reapers have been known to attack their those who cause harm to their home, i.e. the forest, but seldom reveal themselves otherwise. I wonder if I could get one to come out. I wonder if I could burn the forest down. That would be cool. I have Wing Sun later this morning, but I'm going to have to skip it. Damn. What is Wing Sun? The 111-year, 3-month, 7-day war. I read this one. Okay. I'm going to skip it. Brummer's Fauna. We just read this one. There's 2 copies of it. Yeah. Oh, no. That was Brommer's Flora. This is Brommer's Fauna. Sorry, Brommer. Betwixt the covers of this book can be found details of the most prevalent animals that inhabit the lands of Britannia. They are quite prevalent in the forested areas of Britannia. They are shy creatures, generally shunning the presence of man, whom they know hunt them. Atop their heads sits a pair of antlers. The fox is a small animal, akin to a dog or a wolf. It is an omnivore, and more than willing to make off with a farmer's chicken when it tires of other foods. Hey, this person got out of bed. Yay. I can actually talk to them. I just read all their books. Except this one. The right stuff. I read that before. I'm going to skip it. Ooh, where are you going? Who is this guy? Come on, get in here. What the hell? No, don't. Who is this person? The man before you stretches and inhales deeply. What's your name? Please, my lord, call me Perrin. I reside here in Impath Abbey. Impath Abbey. This is a pleasant location. I like the privacy, which gives me a chance to study when I need to. The Brotherhood is across the road, and I am near a healer. Also, I have begun a study on the effects of dealing with death for undertakers. I'm using Thierry as a case study. Chinese boxing. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. You ever seen the action figure? They have those wooden dummies with sticks poking out? That's Wing Sun training dummies. Do you do that? That's kind of cool. Is it either like the Tai Bo stuff? Because I seen there was a workout for a long time. Some guy or other's Tai Bo workout, and he was just like punching at the camera. He's just doing a bunch of punches over and over again. I think I tried to do that one. No. Basic training. In basic training, they had us do a Tai Bo workout once. Just watch the stupid thing and just do bunches over and over. Half-assed these days, I'm a partial cripple. But yes, once upon a time back in '99, I took 2nd in the Danish Nationals. Damn. That's cool. That's freaking cool. Let me see. This is a pleasant location. I like the privacy, which gives me a chance to study when I need to. The Brotherhood is across the road, and I am near a healer. Also, I have begun a study. Oh, wait. I already read this. Okay. Healer. I have yet to meet her, but I know she loves animals. I have seen her playing with the deer and squirrels that inhabit this region. Thierry. He is the undertaker who lives just north of the Brotherhood. I'll also go talk to him. Brotherhood. That is the Abbey. The monks reside there are famous for their ability to produce exquisite wine. Nearby is the High Court and a prison. It is located just behind the court, and, he grins, I am proud to say that is at least one thing about which I know nothing. Well, that sounds less cool when I mentioned we were like 30 participants because it wasn't a well-known MA back then. Okay. But still, it used to be fairly decent. And all right, cool, man. They still have Danish nationals competitions for that? This is something that kind of went out of fashion. That's about the High Court. The official there is named Sir Jeff. From what I hear, he runs his ship very tight. I do not envy the jailer that works with him. It must be extremely difficult to be near such a strict disciplinarian all day long. And wine. Thou shouldst try some. The monks have been making it more than 300 years. I'm a scholar, my lord. Dost thou want training in the realm of books? Yes! My price is 45 gold for each training session, but I will also teach thee what little I know about magic. Is this acceptable? Yes! Which of you wishes to train? Everybody! But me, specifically. It was mostly to promote it. Alright, cool. Nationals are a much bigger deal now. Aw, nice. You also do traditional boxing? That's cool, dude. I have a speed bag. I have a speed bag in my garage that I go out to every once in a while and just, like, box around for a bit. I kind of want to... I've been wanting to get a punching bag, which is fun. kind of wanted to get a punching bag, but I don't really, like, I can't find a place to put it, even in the garage. Because I keep hauling cars into the garage and doing stuff with them, you know. And the punching bag would have to be in the middle. So I'd either have to figure out a way to repeatedly move the punching bag out of the way and back into place, or, you know, just get a bigger garage. I don't know, whatever. Boxing is the best way to get into shape, I'm aware of. Dude, that's cool. I should try it sometime then. Try it. I don't know if I think they do offer some courses. Oh no, coronavirus. There's probably no boxing courses right now. There's barely, yeah. All right, anyway. After a few moments of questioning, he says, I am sorry, but thou dost not have a strong enough grasp of my theories for me to be able to instruct thee. Perhaps when thou hast had more time to study. Fuck you! You take my money and tell me I can't learn, you jerk. Alright, let me try training YOLO, because he has some magic. And the training session begins. YOLO and Perrin dive excitedly into the pages of several tomes. Following an intensive study session, YOLO finds the ability to comprehend and disseminate much more information than ever before. In addition, YOLO has a better grasp of the theory behind spellcasting. Alright, let's do this again for Jana. After a few moments of questioning, he says, I'm sorry, but... Oh, you don't have strong. Okay, cool. Not Jana. How about... Who else? Saramed? No, okay. I wonder if anybody else can do that. I'm sure I can eventually. Oh, somebody must have food. You hungry. Dude, let's feed people. Feed the kid. No, bye. Okay, he's full. I'm full. God dang, Shamino. I'm gonna feed you last, dude. I swear. He's like a bottomless pit. He'll drink everything. I ran out of food. Alright, whatever. I need to steal some more food. I really do. Wait, what's in here? Like a lot more food. Who's this? Are you following me? Hello, my lord. What's your name? Well, my name is Craig, my lord. Alright, bye. That's that guy. Okay. He might be following me. He wants the invisibility potion to make a silence potion, but nobody wants to take a vow of silence. So I don't know. Records of the High Court of Yew. Huh. What's going on here? Super big into Wing Chun boxing when I was younger. I did the amateur boxing circuit here in Scandinavia. Oh, for a couple of years. Cool. Your rehoused pending renovations. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go back up and read here. If I have a speed bag and a punching bag, but both are in storage right now. Oh, I do not have a kung fu dummy though. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, actually, I think I found a YouTube video one time on how to make one. Although that's like way more work, and they have like routers and shit that I don't have. I just have a skill saw and a freaking drill. You know, I'm like, come on. Let's see. But I'll buy one when I move back home. Cool. Right now I'm rehoused pending renovations. That sucks. Should I be worried that Quantum has a quick kick amenity? Hey, Omar. I keep trying to get him drunk, but no, he doesn't. He keeps refusing, so I don't know. Records of the High Court of Yew. Hook is known to be an extremely dangerous killer, a pirate who left his own band of scallywags to become a freelance assassin for whomever might meet his price. It is believed that he is linked to at least 14 murders in Britannia. All of the victims have been mutilated with a sharp object believed to be the handiwork of a hook hand. It is not known where Hook resides, but many believe he has a secret hideout in the Buccaneer's Den. His most recent sighting confirmed that he is traveling with a warrior gargoyle named Foreskis. Okay. Kellen is wanted in several townships for thievery. He uses many aliases, including Tarvis, Craig, and Hodge. Oh, interesting. He was last seen near the Forests of Yew and is believed to have gone into hiding. So Craig is the guy over there that we were talking to who wants the potion. Using my doorframe as a trainer dummy for Wing Chun right now. It's actually not as bad as you'd expect. All right, cool. My neighbors think I have to lost the plot. Yeah, when I start beating up my doorframe for 45 minutes every day. Yeah, totally. I hear you. Okay. Sullivan is wanted in several townships for fraud, thievery, and other petty crimes. He is known to be a member of the Fellowship, though the Fellowship has denied any knowledge of such a member. In many reports of the man's crimes, victims have stated that he claimed to be the Avatar. Alright. This is Greg here, by the way. Damn it. Or Craig, rather. And Craig is totally blocked. Blocked. What is this stuff? Craig is totally... A troll? Is there a troll sleeping here? Why is a troll sleeping in your bed, big guy? So weird. Locked here, too. Let's talk to this guy. The beady-eyed man sneers at you. What's your name? Goth. Not that it's any of thy business. What's your job? What does it look like I do? He says, holding up a ring of keys. Gardening? Gardening? What, art thou daft? He shakes his head. Well, at least thou art in the right area for gardening. Area? In Path Abbey, dolt. In Path Abbey. As a matter of fact, I know quite a bit about... God damn it. As a matter of fact, I know quite a bit about the people who live there, and I just might even tell thee. What is it worth to thee in gold? Nothing. Fine by me. Alright, let's try that. Let's give him 2 gold. He glores at you. Thou must do better than that, fool. 2 gold. Why is the same option still there? Whatever. 3 gold. Alright, 4 gold. Alright, 5 gold. Jeez. What? What was the point of having the other 3? I'll tell thee what I know. Sir Jeff is in charge of the High Court. He's a real mean bastard, so I would stay away from him. The monks nearby make excellent wine, and Amy doth warm a man's heart. And whatever thou dost, do not waste time talking to the Undertaker. He's daft in the head. That's all. I could just give him more money for the same freaking information. Hey, they're out for the prisoner's cells, witness knave. Buy keys? Now that's what these, eh? He asks, holding up keys. 'Twill cost thee 20 gold. Still want them? Yes. Done. Alright, awesome. Prisoners. I'll tell thee for 5 gold. Interested? Sure, why not? One of them is named Durrell. He's a pirate from Buccaneer's Den. I just got ripped off, I guess. I can't steal from anybody that I know of. If there's a way to steal, please tell me. I don't know that English technical term for it. Basically, in Wing Chun, you don't do kicks, it's boxing. But Wing Chun is designed to handle opponents who kick you, so do a couple of... So you do a couple of step kicks focused around making sure people can't get their legs up to your knee level. Oh, okay. How did I get ripped off, though? Like, oh, for the information? Yeah, I totally did. Absolutely. Every English person... Oh, Raid! Visco! Hey, Visco, how you doing, man? How was the rest of Grand Theft Auto? Did you get any further relations between what's his name, between Trevor and the mob boss's wife? I don't remember that. Visco, give you a shout out. Here, let me shout out Sung Nif too, real quick. And now that I'm thinking about it, Omar, you do some streams now too. With a working mic too. There you go. She's cleaning his trailer now. Nice. I never really did pursue that. Does that go anywhere farther if you keep playing the game? Because I stopped. I just went through the main story, but there's a whole lot of side quests that I didn't do. Don't know. Oh, all right, cool. No problem, Omar, man. It's very few times that I actually get to shout people out. Let's see. You were playing Atlas. Oh, that's right. You were playing Atlas. Oh, did the Sungnif one not work? It did not. Or maybe I forgot. No, I shouted him out, but it didn't work. There we go. Your Divinity Original Sin stream is tomorrow, right? With what's his butt? Yes, it is. All right, cool, man. You guys, not dinner. Yep, him. Anyway, that's a fun stream usually. The combat's a little awkward But the quests are actually, most of the quests there are pretty fun. Although being able to kill anybody and everybody is really cool, and that's something I really want to do. I'd like to play that game. Hardcore mode, I don't care. But like, I'd like to be able to play that game and just kill everybody. And actually, the tactician mode is kind of fun because as long as you know how to cheese the game a little bit, it's actually worth doing. So I've played through it once, and I have an idea how to cheese it now. So I totally want to play through it again and just like cheese it and like kill the townspeople, kill the little cats, kill Arhu if that's possible. Arhu's really tough. Anyway, yeah, dude. Check out Sungriff when he plays that stream. It's fun. That game is fun. That game is totally fun. He's a pirate from Duck Buccaneer's Den. Another prisoner. Hey, another. Hast thou 5 more gold for me? There are no others. There's a dead one, and then there's a guy sleeping in your bed. I want to know about the troll sleeping in your bed. The other one is a troll. He's going to talk about him right now. He don't talk much, but he's the first troll prisoner I've ever seen. He's sleeping in your bed. Are you banging the troll? I think this guy's banging the troll. Anyway, teach me how to cheese it because all I do is stun the entire party during dust fights. Dude, yeah, I hear ya. You gotta watch out for the water, but freezing is good. Get them wet and then freeze them. Use a freezing or a cold spell on them. Freezing usually works except on like the fire monsters. Knockdown is helpful, but the most useful spell is teleport. That allows you to teleport them really far away, and then they will have to run up to you again, and then you can just like that way, or you can also teleport a monster out of the group into right between you three, and then just like start attacking him, like because you're all right there. And then the other ones are really far away, so if they are activated, they have to run up to you. So like that's another thing to do. Is that bestiality? I don't know. I don't know, man. Let me get out of here. Can I talk to this guy? Oh, I can use the key on the thing though. Oh, is that the key? That was the key. Alright, cool. I think it was. Okay, it was that key, I guess. I thought I got all the keys, but I guess not. This guy has some coins. I'll take the coins. Where are the keys? Is it all the keys? I think there is a mod for this that actually allows you to stack the keys. Shoot in!
Crush your enemies. See them
See
driven
them
before you.
before
They hear the lamentation of the women.
Yes, exactly. That is what is best in life. That is always what's best in life. To crush your enemies. See them driven before you. And they hear the lamentation of the women. Although it's not as ideal. Heard that way. Let me drop these in here. Do some organizing. 2, 3, and then save it. Yeah, none of this opened it. Alright. Why does he sound like he's 2 inches tall? I know, because I sped it up. I'm still trying to figure out, like I said, I'm trying to learn Python well enough to figure out how to make the chatbot play that, but in normal, but like at a speed that you set. So, if I went to clips and I went and found that one. Where's it at? Is it all the way down here? Yeah, it is.
Hold on. What is best in life?
Properties,
Crush your enemies.
and then I
See them
slowed it
driven before you.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. They hear the lamentation of the women.
It sounds like they're booing him.
Conan, what is best in life?
That's a little slow.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. They hear the lamentation of the women. That is good.
That's kind of like in the between. They're like, yeah, it's cool.
Conan,
It's the normal one, this normal speed.
crush your enemies. See them driven before you. And they hear the lamentation of the women. That is good.
I'll leave it like that for now. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to set it so that people can. I want to be able to have a thing slower. You want to leave it slower? Okay. At the first slow one or the second slow one? Or they're like, or the first one where we're like, boo, boo, boo. The second one, okay, cool. So that's like around 85%. All right, I'll leave it there. Anyway, no, I want to the command is right now is just the only way I can set this command is to just have it play the scene. But I know that there's a setting here for speed. So there must be a way, and I know OBS takes Python, and I know Streamlabs takes Python. So there must be a way to get Streamlabs, the stratbar that I'm using, to communicate with OBS using Python in such a way as to allow the command to actually change the speed of the video. But I'm trying to learn Python in order to get that far, but it's a bit of a complicated process. But the even more difficult thing is that I don't know if there's an actual hook built into OBS, which means that I may have to build my own little Python package for OBS, which would suck. But it might not be as difficult as I'm afraid of. I don't know, dude. Never done it before. Never done it before. But I want to learn. Oh, there's a switch here. What is this? Oh! There's a secret exit. That's funny. Let's cover it up again. Can I cover it up? Not really. It fell under the switch. All right, whatever. I'll leave it there. Let me see what happens if I use lockpicks on the thing. Nope, I can't lockpick it. All right, that's too bad. I think I'm gonna give Greg the invisible potion, so I can see what he does with it, because I really want to see what happens. Oh, I'm gonna steer lockpicks for no good reason. Actually, I'm not gonna steer lockpicks. They don't do me any good so far. Who's this guy? Noble. He's a noble. He's a nobleman. My lord. A bottle. We feed somebody with a bottle. Oh, no way. The guards... What? Unrepentant scumbag scoundrel? What? They just straight to the attack? Alright, guys. We're gonna go to it, bitches. Kick their ass. Oh, somebody died already. Ah, shoot. Fuck! Let's reload that. No, stop it. Anyway. I'm like, I just wanted to drink some whatever that was in the jug. But this guy needs to get out of bed. Picture. What happens if I double click the picture? Nothing. Begone, fool! What the hell? Who's this guy? The man greets you with stern, suspicious eyes. What's your name, boy? I am Sir Jeff, my lord. What's your job? I'm the High Court official at the prison here in the Abbey. Abbey? The monks live and study there, but they do little more than winemaking. Well, I know one of them tends the garden. Official. I am the judiciary part of Britannia's government. It is my job to see the criminals are brought to justice. Criminals? We have 2 prisoners already. There are many scoundrels who still roam free. Scoundrels? See for thyself. The posted bills for known villains are in the logbook in the courtroom. Prisoners. Thou, of course, hast never met them, he says, his brow narrowing. But we have a pirate and, he pauses, a troll. If thou dost wish to see them, speak with Goth, the jailer. Goth. He has only been walking here for a few weeks, but I already know he is not trustworthy. There is something obviously unscrupulous about him. He is not a friend of thine, is he? Yes, I suspected as much. He turns away from you. Can I like go through that again and get like see the other one? Goth. No. No, he says, watching you closely. Of course he is not. Alright, bye. Keep thine heart and mind in the straight path, my lord. My lord. I like stroking my Python. What's that? Fuck ever. Why do you use what do you use in Python to play sounds? I don't know. It's a hook. It's a mod that's built into the chatbot here. Wait, hold on. Are you asking specifically so that you can make something? Because it's really easy to set something up that'll play sounds. Add your sound file here. Go to commands. You can also you just set up a command to play a sound, but you can also set it up so that what I have it set it up to is play an OBS source. Anyway, any judgment? What kind of stroking do you do? You still left hand? What? It does feel different. What? That's funny. It reminds me of the joke of sitting on your arm until your hand falls asleep and then whacking it. Well, I think I saw that in a movie somewhere. Maybe a Jay and Silent Bob movie? I don't remember. Nice, guys. It seems like an offline conversation. Seems like a conversation you should have with your doctor. Here's the graveyard. Oh, that's magically sealed. Why? Why this music? This sounds like fighting music. Adventuring music, sort of. Who knows what that says? It's dirty AF. Oh, it's got some food, so I'm going to steal the food, of course. What is going on here? Why is this music so wacky? Shoes. Huh. You cannot recommend punching yourself in the balls. I can't recommend that either. Would it be as painful as possible? But you're gonna have to go my left hand and lower arm fell completely asleep so I can vouch to. It's total PS, really. That's weird. I think I saw it in a movie though. I'll have to find that movie again. You see an unkempt yet dapper man talking to himself. What's your name? My name's Thierry, my lord. What's your job? Hey, how's that? My job? Why, I take care of me buddies in the graveyard here in Impath Abbey, I do. Buddies? What wrong with them buddies? With the bodies? I don't... God dang. I don't do nothing more than bury them. A fellow could get in lots of trouble spreading rumors like that. What? That's right, but buddies. I bury them. It's my job. He squints at you unless you're asking about the people there. People, I guess. No, of course. I don't use peepholes. What sort of a question is that to ask a fellow, my lord? Jesus Christ. What about a people? Well, I only know a few people are here. God dang it. I only know a few people are here, but I'll try and help as best as I be able. Who do you want to know about? My two best friends are Garth and Derek, but I often talk to Nina and Bart when I get the chance. God, man, it's tough to read. Things you never even knew you don't want to know. That's true. What does he doesn't do with the dotties? I'm not sure yet. He said he didn't do it. I use a module in Python to play sounds. Not familiar with Streamlabs Python. All I know is CNC coding. I know some CNC coding too. But you use a module in Python to play sounds? What do you mean? I'm sure the Streamlabs Python isn't too terribly different. You don't even need a Python anything for this to play sounds. There's just a way to do it by just including the sound files here and then creating a thing that says how to play sounds. but it was, I didn't want to play sounds. I wanted to play means for my thing. So I didn't worry. I looked for something specifically that did that. But now I want to have more functional control of the means and give that functional control to you guys. So I'm just like, I'm trying to learn how to do stuff with it. Does this say anything about what type of Python scripts? There's a whole script section, so they're supposed to be able to do scripts in here, but I don't know yet how to do it. For sure. README file. Remote control parameter script for Streamlabs chatbot. Oh yeah. So that's actually not very informative because there's very, very little to it. But this is the script that I'm using. So this scripting has to do with the mod that was created. So that means I'm gonna, maybe I should just like open that mod and take a look at it, see what it looks like. I used to know a bit of TES scripting, but I honestly can't even remember what they call their language. I don't know, man. The Elder Scrolls TES or a different TES? Yes, okay. Recently, that parent fellow from across the way has been spending some time with me. He's a real nice chap. A little brainy, perhaps, my lord, but I like him just the same. Anyway, anyone else you'd like to know about? God, actually, that's a really good way of writing that accent. I am impressed. I think I can get that accent down, because that reminds me of, God, I've seen that in some movies, like My Fair Lady. That reminds me of that accent, and what's the one? Mary Poppins. That reminds me of that accent too. I wonder if that's what they're going for here. This is really good writing, or at least the way it's written is really well done. Let's see. What did he ask? Anyone else you'd like to know about? Yes. Well, a parent fellow will be a better one to ask than me more than I be, my lord. He knows a lot. That one does. All right, Barry. Barry. Oh, I'm. M. Okay, Barry. M. I don't know what he's talking about. He never met Barry's wife. 'Twas just a lie they spreading about me. What the fuck? Barry again. I already told you that's my job. Okay, whatever. Empath Abbey. What do you mean? What do you mean? Did I empath? What? What do you mean? Did I empath Abbey? Of course I didn't. I never went anywhere near Abbey. Who told you that? Jesus Christ. Empath Abbey. Empath Abbey? Why this is Empath Abbey. I don't know what the fuck. My lord. I didn't want me to pry, but if you know it's not where you be, why have you come here? He shakes his head. Oh, it's just as I was telling Derek the other day. If you never want to be lost, I said, don't ever go nowheres. All right, I think that's all there is to this. Good night, my lord. That was a weird conversation. Why is the all the gravestones are in Britannian? Freaking whatever. Lady M, youth is hers forever. What? That actually, you can read that? What is it, random or something? Or is it just that one? Huh. I wonder why that one's in English and none of the rest are. He talks like me when I first went to the States, but I was also having a stroke. What? That's funny, man. You probably learned British English anyway. That's pretty common. US English is a bit different from British English. It's not that different. It's like we can understand each other just fine. So either one, it works just fine. But it's a little bit different. Odd that one is in English. Oh, there's one right here I haven't read. Alright. Let's talk to this lady. Let's save it. Actually, let's look at this. I can't tell what that is. It's got a plaque on it, though. No one greets you with shining eyes. What's your name? I'm Rain, she says, blushing, brushing the hair out of her face. What's your job, lady? I'm a healer. I have chosen to set up shop here near the forest. Healing? I'm sorry, my lord, but unless this is an emergency, I would prefer to wait until my shop is open. Emergency? She quickly examines you and your companions. Oh, I am sorry, but thy wounds are not mortal. Perhaps thou canst visit me when my shop is open. Alright, fine. Animals. She smiles shyly. I very much love animals. That sounds so wrong. Someone has translated all the tombstone. Yeah, I'm sure. And, I mean, the translation is really... The key is really easy to find. The key was originally supposed to come with the game. It's just that the box version that I got for this game did not come with any of that stuff. It was just a box collection of all the Ultimas up to that point, 1 through 8, and none of the manuals, unfortunately. But unless there's like some reason I should be reading the tombstones, I'm not gonna worry too much about them. Anyway. I very much love animals. When I was very young, I found an ailing dove that I was unable to nurse back to health. Since that time, I began to study the healing arts so that I would be able to help other animals who might need healing. Of course, she laughs. Haha. Now that I have the skills, I use them to help people too. The forest. I wanted to live and work here because the land is very beautiful. I have found many things to do and see. Unfortunately, the forest is so spread out that I have yet to meet many of the others who live in this area. I do know that the Abbey is just across the way from mine house, and somewhere nearby is a scholar. She appears thoughtful for a moment. Also, I believe there is a prison just east of the Abbey. The prison? I've never actually seen it, she laughs, but rumor has it that the cells are located right next to the court for quick, easy imprisonment after the trial. Because everybody's guilty. Scholar. From Mimi, I have heard that he is brilliant and also a bit overzealous to instruct those interested in increasing their knowledge. The first tombstone says, Beth died by Garriott. No Beth is listed in the official credits, but Mary Beth Miller was a writer for the game. Yes, yeah, and Richard Garriott is, of course, the lead developer. That's funny. Such a sweet lady. Let's see how horribly she'll die. Should I murder her? I don't know. Also a bit over-instructing and increasing their knowledge. Okay, yeah, but he wouldn't help me. Amy. She is one of the monks who lives at the Abbey. At this time, she is the only other person I've actually met here in the forest. Abbey. That is how this area, Impath Abbey, got its name. For the monks who live at the Abbey of the Brotherhood of the Rose. They are said to make a delicious wine. One of the monks cares for a beautiful garden in her spare time. In fact, I often buy flowers from her. But, she grins, as for the other monks, all that I ever see them do is make wine and wander the countryside. Drunk as a skunk. Normally, because they make so much wine, they have to drink it, of course. There's a shit ton of references and probably just as many in-jokes nobody knows about. Yeah, the credits are like that, too. The credits are really, really thick with the references in this game. At least Serpent Isle was, because you can. I'm pretty sure you can just shake the credits when you start the game, if you want. You can get. Hold on. Let me finish reading this lady. I want to say there's a way to get to the credits, to the quotes. I remember doing that in Ultima 8. Anyway, others. Amy is the only one I have met, but I know there are 1 or 2 others who bake wine there. Flowers. Yes, I get them for my mother. Your mother? She looks down at her feet and then back up at you. It is obvious she is fighting the urge to cry. Several months ago, my mother passed away in her hometown. She was born here in the forest and had asked to be buried here, near me. Every morning I came out here to visit her and set flowers by her grave. But a lone tear escapes and trickles down her cheek. I am the only member of our family who lives nearby. No one else is able to visit or leave flowers very often. Her grave looks so bare sometimes. She looks off into the horizon and sighs. It would be nice if there was some way to have more flowers brought to her. She quickly turns and looks at you. I am terribly sorry for rambling like that. Please excuse me, my lord. Have flowers. Her eyes light up as she sees the bouquet of flowers. They are lovely. Thou art too kind, my lord, to bring flowers for my mother. I cannot wait to set them by her graves. That was an accident, but all right. Heal me now. I'm sorry, my lord. Blah, 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 blah. Heal me. Alright, I say bye. Okay, so we're done. Thank thee for the bouquet. My health always follow thee. Here we go. Oh, it's just getting flowers. Oh well. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's reload that. Have you met the Ranger Ceramide? Yes, that's this guy right here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Wanda is a really good old English woman for some reason. I really like that Cockney slang one. That was really good. Although it wasn't Cockney slang, it was just like oddly slang. I don't know. I don't know why this is magically locked, and there must be a way to get in there that's magical, I guess. I guess there's probably a magic spell later in the game that'll work for that. Music's so odd though. I have such a crowd following me around. I wonder how many NPCs I can get in this group. Huh. There's some food though. Steal all the bandages. I bet they're useful later in the game, or at least useful after a fight, probably. Resting seems to work so well that I haven't bothered yet. My lord, yes. Any Lady M? Anyway, Lady M was this Chica? Oh, okay. Who incidentally is named after lead programmer Ken Demarest? Oh, okay. What up? Alright, so is that everything there is over here? Kind of looks like it. They didn't give me any quests. Actually, I wonder if I could try talking to the prisoner. Now that I think about it. Oh, that's everybody. That's everything around here. There's some magical lock stuff there that I'd like to magically unlock eventually, but not right now, I guess. Oh, not this way. It's up here, I think, right? No, no, maybe that was it. That was it. Never mind. Let me talk to the one prisoner, maybe the two prisoners. So I haven't been able to talk to the troll. Oh, there's the troll. He's in bed. Why did he sleep in this bed? That's so fucking weird. Okay, you see a rough-looking man with a bitter expression on his face. What's your name? What do you care what the name about the name of a wretch? Wretch? They put me in here to rot, I have. Rot? Well, he told me I'd be here for the rest of me life. I have no reason to doubt them either. They? The Britannia Tax Council done it. They and the two, Sir Jeff and Golf. Britannia Tax Council. Thieves, the whole lot of them. Trying to take a person's hard-earned money, but mayhaps they wouldn't need to take all of our money if they would go out and earn their own. Goth. That thieving scoundrel belongs in here more than I do. Don't trust him if you've got a choice. And Sir Jeff. Well, that stuffed cock believes he's above everyone in Britannia. He's a stuffed cock. Nice. There we go. There we go. I need to crypt that. Okay, so stuffed cock. Oh man. Whose face? Yeah, I know. It's true too. Here's Sazeth's word of the day: stuffed cock. Now, a cock in this case is actually a rooster, or a feathered fowl, basically that crows in the morning. The crows that cries out in the morning and announces the dawn usually. But he's a stuffed cock, although it could be double entendre for certain male anatomical parts. Anyway, I'm gonna clip this later and show that to Seiza. So there's a an imaginative name to call people. Stuffed cock sounds like a bit of a foul. Yeah, party foul. Anyway, I know another cock that's up early in the morning. Yeah, they're all like that. Just because he presides over the High Court, he thinks he can pass judgment over any and everyone. Care. You care, do ye? All right then, I'll tell you my name if you tell me thine. Dale? Yeah, I guess. I can tell him I'm Nistel or Geoffrey. Whatever, Blondie. Blondie, eh? Very well. A deal's a deal. I'm Durrell. Job. None now, but till I made this mine home, I was a sailor, a privateer out of Buccaneer's Den. Buccaneer's Den? Thou hast heard of Buccaneer's Den, hast thou not? 'Tis the island due east of the mainland. Home of the sort of men who walk with peg legs, have hooks for hands, and carry parrots on their shoulders. Ha ha! Hook. Yeah, I know Hook. Oh, God, man, I'm slipping into the wrong accent. Yeah, God. It's because they're not writing in the same accent anymore. Yeah, I know Hook. Looking for him, are ye? He be from Buccaneer's Den. He usually travels with some gargoyle named Foskis or something like that. If you see him, give him my hello for me. He gestures to his clenched fist. Gestures to his clenched fist. Give my hello for me. Anyway. Thine home. Well, actually, I am in here for not paying my taxes. After all, I earned the money. Why should I give it to the Britannian Tax Council? Alright, is there anything else? Thine home. Nah, okay. Alright, bye. You see a troll sulking in his cell. As he breathes, you can see his ribs protrude from under his hide. What's your name? I, Garl. What's your job? He shakes his head. No job. Hunt. Eat. Sleep. Now. He gestures around the cell. No hunt. No eat. Just sleep. Sleep? I still do that, he says, shrugging. But not as good as when home. Home? He stares at you oddly and says, with other trolls, flesh face, under bridges. Eat. No eat, he shakes his head. Not feed, hate jailer, he growls. Offer food? I guess I have some. You give me food. His face displays a mixture of surprise and hope. You give me food, I tell you secret, yes? Yes. He quickly devours the food. I think you want secret. Secret. Troll's a powerful ally. He warn us in head when trouble around corner. Hunt. I good hunter, catch many things. Alright, nothing else new. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that's the same thing. Alright, cool. Interesting. I can't unlock the door, not with the key I was given anyway. Well, hey, that was everybody. I guess there wasn't particularly anything interesting out of that. Let's go ahead and head back another direction. What is this? Reed. No, what? That's a reeds? They're all reeds? Okay, cool. I don't know if I want to go that way. I think that's probably a bad idea. That's why I saved it. So we're going to try and just walk on this thing. Where does this even go? Nowhere? Just slimes? Seriously? Kill the slimes! Kill them all! Then we're just gonna get the flip out of this noisy ass swamp, I think. What the shit? Come on, guys! Oh my god, it won't move. It's ridiculous. Go. What the hell? Am I stuck here forever? Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Move! What the flip? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna reload that. Screw that shit. That's ridiculous. Can't get back out. Everybody's blocking me in. I think that was everybody. Yeah, that was everybody. There's this whole section here. Okay. So let's look up the Forest of Yew real quick. I gotta find out where that is. Ultima 7 Forest of Yew. Do. So this is you? Wait, I thought, am I close to you? Yeah, see that? I'm like, it's right here. I'm right here. So I just have to go east a little. So this must be the Forest of Yew, probably. Right here. So in here somewhere is a clue about what happened to what's her name's dad. And there's this thing here, of course. Oh, there's a dude. Where's he going? Who's this? No. Who's this? Is that a wolf? Interesting. Who is this? That's Taylor. Okay. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Taylor asked me. I assist thee. Is there anything I can actually learn from this guy? People told me to talk to him about stuff. But there's nothing new so far. He's saying the same stuff he did before. It's all useless. He doesn't know Craig either. Alright, bye. Oh, wait, hold on. He said, what was that about Julius? Oh, not you. You. Julius. Julius, I cannot be certain, but 'tis possible he may be someone who now resides in the cemetery. I have heard that name mentioned as someone who was brought to the Abbey to be buried, though I know not who brought him, and I do not remember from whom I heard it. I do hope it was not a friend of thine, he says apologetically. And may thy knowledge increase with the encounters with nature, Minoc. Julius, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, we got a snake. Fuck you, snake. You're dying. Goodbye. So I think Julius was the guy I'm supposed to look for. Wanted me to find word of her father. Oops. Julius? Question mark? What? I can't put a freaking question mark in there, seriously? And that's not you. Oh my god. I can't put a question mark. I don't know why that is. That's really weird. Somebody could use a little food. Hold on. Sentry, it looks like. Who is Sentry? Is this Sentry? It's Jana. YOLO. That's Sentry. Let's feed him. There we go. Oh, there's a buzzing bee. Those suckers are dangerous. Let's not mess with it too much. So you must be close, I think. I'm trying to find you so that I can do a thing with it. Maybe do a thing with it. I don't know. At least meet the people there. See what they talk about and stuff. Oh. What? What? Oh my god, he just murdered me in one hit. Wow. When at last thou art found, thy body was being taken to this place in a wagon driven by 2 hooded fellowship members. Thou hast suffered through a terrible ordeal and traveled far. Plus I should rest. Should I? I don't know. Can I? I'm not allowed to, I don't think. Let me, go straight back to Lord British. Shortcut. Because I'm pretty sure this was meant to be a central hub. For this reason. Like, central hub for the rest of the map. Although I think eventually we get something that will summon a Moongate. Check Discord. Got one punch down. What am I checking on Discord? Did you send me something? What? Why did you join? Hold on, hold on. All right, hold on. Now that you did that, dude. Okay, can I get it to open link? There we go. Yeah, I guess. What the fuck is this? I guess that's fine. Save. Okay. Hold on. I gotta fuck with this for a second now that you've done that. Let's see. Where's that? Where did I say that to? On downloads, I guess. Come on, downloads. Just because I cram you full of shit doesn't mean you need to take forever in loading up. Fuck with it. It's exactly, dude. Hold on. Let me get Yimp running while downloads is going. Oh, pardon me. We can close this now, I think. Okay, oops. Let's remove. There we go. Okay. So there we go. That's perfect. That's actually good right there. Nope, a little bit more listing right here. Or do I want no. Actually, you know what? Can I just not fuck it up? No, it's gonna fuck up, isn't it? Hold on, I have something over here. What's going on? Do. Oh, I hope not. Literally, move Photoshop time. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, this will come out cool. It's not going to be easy to just get just the face, though. That's the only problem. Because of the way these colors are. But maybe I can dig with it just enough. There we go. Control X. All right, perfect. Let's try having a little bit of fun with it. Where is Discord? Okay, so I'm going to change this to this one. There we go. Oh, that still looks like butt, but whatever. There we go. Boo. There we go. Now it's got a new face. Weird. It's tiny, though. It's freaking tiny. It's really way tiny. I wish it wasn't quite that small. It's weird that it's cool that it keeps my old image for the previous ones, though. I guess it looks better at that resolution anyway. All right, let's get back to the game. That was fun. All right. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was going to you. Only they killed me. I don't know why they killed me and you. That was so mean. I gotta go this way. This is good shit, man. I don't think anybody will care. Because you're like there's like 3 of you. You guys, nobody from Visco's stream. Well, I think Visco's stuck around, but I think very few people from Visco's stream, Visco's raid stuck around for this. I can't believe him. This is kind of a boring game. In some ways. A lot of reading and not a lot of action at all. I actually kind of like that. That's pretty cool. I like the games that make you read. Too bad I can't eat alligator, though. That would be nice. Oh, well. Kill the slimes. Holy shit, there's a lot of slimes here. No, she's gonna die. What? Why are you naked? What the hell? Why are people taking their clothes off? I swear. Who is this? Sarah, man, why the flip are you taking your clothes off, you fucking weirdo? Where are your clothes? Where are your clothes? Where are his clothes? What the shit? Oh, I can't do anything like that. I talk to her? She down? She's down already. Alright, whatever. We'll just finish the murdering. Hopefully we can get her back up in a minute. Oh, she got back up on her own. Nice. She's still poisoned, though. Yay, we murdered all the slimes. Woohoo! Sorry. Yeah, everybody came along. Okay, cool. I think everybody came along. I think we're missing somebody, actually. No! She went down! Jonna. Oh, they're both down. Okay. Well, I think they'll be back up. We'll just gotta give them a second. Someone's a bit too horny. Okay. You did enter your password and email to change your profile. Nope, it looks like I didn't, which is cool. I just had to disable streamer mode because that was a thing.
Yes, my friend, rest and heal, so that you are strong and able to face the perils before you.
You fucking creeping weirdo.
Pleasant dreams.
Weird. I didn't mean to sleep 8 hours. I'm gonna sleep another 8 hours. F that. Well, let's try 4 first. Maybe I just like in the middle of the night. Nope. Another 4. Yay, it's daytime now. I can actually do stuff. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, cool. A dead crocodile. The one I killed earlier. Is there anything else to do here until I can find you? People are hungry. Oh, I don't have any food. Dang it. You guys are just gonna have to starve for a while. Wow, I wonder how bad it hurts for them to starve. Really? Does it hurt that bad? I can't read that. That sign is useless. Well, there's wagon tracks here. I guess I'll take these. Wherever they go. Is that where I went before, though? Is this the Forest of Yew to the east? No, this is completely different. Where do these wagon tracks go? Yeah, stop complaining. They're all like, well, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Fuckers, shut up. I'm so hungry. I have no food. We're starving for now. We're gonna steal somebody's food here. I must have food. Medvorio needs food badly. I'm famished. I must have food. Shoot, there's no food here. Let's see if they start trying to murder me for food. Oh, here's some food. Alright, cool. So, let's open Yodo's thing and start stealing the food. Oh, you're not allowed... Garlic is not a food? Stop or else! It's garbage, garbage, garbage. There's only 2 foods? A bottle, I guess. No, no other foods. Alright. I guess we'll feed somebody. Feed a couple people.
Go away. Go away.
She was showing the personal info. Yeah, probably. Or are they just being annoying for no reason? Probably a little bit of both. You guys just gotta starve for a while. Soviet Union, 1922 to 1991. You see a swarthy gypsy with soulful eyes dressed in colorful clothes. He looks as if he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. Margarita. What's your name first, Stalo? I am Yergi, I think. Jergi, I don't know, whatever. I'm Yergi. Pleased to make thine acquaintance. And what's your job? I'm the king of the gypsies. I am the king of the gypsies. Okay, ask him about being the king of the gypsies. My people have almost completely died out in this world. Now that I am their leader, I am making the welfare my sole responsibility. I'm going to try and go with that Russian slight accent. Welfare. Soon I will decide if he will leave Minoc. Minoc. Our people came here because we thought we would be accepted. It seemed for a very long time that we were. But after these savage murders, it looks like it is time for us to roam once again. There's no V in front of that one. Oh, whatever. Murders. Federico was my only brother, but no one loved Tanya more than I did, save for Federico himself. What happened to them was unspeakable. Unspeakable. I wish I could tell thee more. If thou wishest, thou mayst speak to Sasha, but only briefly. Now is the time for him to mourn. Sasha? He is the son of Federico and Tanya. He left us to learn more about the Fellowship. Of course, he feels responsible for what happened. Fellowship. Sasha will have to decide if he wants to stay with his people or return to the Fellowship. I believe he will make the right choice. Responsible. We do not blame Sasha for what happened. We will not be paid. We will not punish him. Tanya. She was the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Both my brother and I were in love with her. We both tried to win her heart. I failed and thought this reminds me so very much of Chekhov from Star Trek. This is exactly what he talks like. I failed and thought that I would spend the rest of my life with no one. It was not until last year that my wife Margarita and I were married and my secretly broken heart was mended. Federico. Some thought of my brother Federico as a harsh man, but those of us who knew him could see that he was simply governed by the same prides and passions that rule all gypsies. Accepted. We have always been subject to the prejudices of others. We are called thieves and thus, but we are a people that only wish to play our music and dance and live in peace. I thought the people here understood this. Died out. We gypsies are the people who live to wander, but there are fewer and fewer places where we are welcome. We are victimized by the ancient hatreds that have plagued our kind since the days of ancient Sosaria. Margarita. My wife is a wise woman who has some of the necessary talents to see the future. Thou should speak with her. I'm the king of the gypsies. All right. Mayest thou have much fortune in thine endeavors. With your freaking wacky accent, man.
Go away.
Let's talk to this guy. It's probably Federico. Federico! Stop running away. You see a young gypsy lad. He is wearing a fellowship medallion. His eyes look down and his expression is one of extreme sorrow. What's your name? My name is Sasha. Job. I am too young to have a job. I am a gypsy, as my parents were here, as my parents were gypsies. I am also a member of the Fellowship. The Fellowship is a philosophical group devoted to the teachings of a truly great man named Batlin. In the absence of the Avatar, Batlin has become a sort of spiritual father for the people of the Britannia. Through his speeches and writings, he has changed the lives of many people, including mine own. For the past week, I have been away from home doing work for the Fellowship. Going sound for my doorbell. That's a good one, yeah, dude. That would be cool. Philosophy. The Fellowship advances the philosophy of blah blah. I've already read this like a million times. Why am I bothering reading? No, I don't want to join. Gypsies. I have returned to the Margarita and Giargi. Oh, I'm sorry. I have returned to be with Margarita and Giargi. To grieve for my parents. They did not approve of my joining the fellowship, but I know that they were concerned out of their love for me, just as I loved them. Giargi. He is my father's brother. He is a good man and wise. Now he is the leader of our people. He will do what is right for us. There's no right. There's no V in front of right. Anyway, Margarita. She is very wise and knows many things, but then I asked her if I should go back to the fellowship or stay with them. She did not answer me. Parents. My parents, Federico and Tanya, were murdered. I do not know why anyone would want to harm them. The words choke out of the boy. Suddenly he is overwhelmed by grief and is unable to speak further. Murders. It happened at the sawmill in Minoc. Job. Okay, so I gotta find Minoc. The lad stoically nods and turns away. So this is Federico, right? Greetings once again. Yerge says he bows, making a swirly gesture with his hand. Bye, because that's not the guy I wanted to talk to. Sasha, okay. Bye. So, in new quest, Sasha the... What the fuck are they called? God damn it. Gypsy. Gypsy had his parents murdered in Minoc at the sawmill. More murder mysteries? No question mark. Alright. Why aren't Schwarzenegger noises playing? Did it play? I didn't hear anything. Did it not? Did it not? Everything's working here. Did it play a Sorch noise? Alright. God, I'm kicking the balls. Alright, anyway. That's good. Okay. So that's a quest. I think that's a quest here. People have to eat, but let's talk to the lady first. You see a young, bewitching gypsy woman with wise, soul-peering eyes. What's your name? Margarita, at thy service, she speaks slowly. Job. The gypsy woman smiles slightly. To tell thy destiny. Destiny. The fortune will cost thee 20 gold, all right? Yes. Margarita takes your money. The gypsy woman peers into her crystal ball. I see a woman standing by a shrine. She is in love with thee. I do not see more on this subject. The crystal ball is very murky. I see that thou must join the fellowship if thou wantest to learn more about them and discover their true nature. It is not very clear. Ah, yes, there is a new evil that threatens Britannia. I see that thou shalt have to reckon with it in the future. The crystal ball tells me that the ether of the world, the substance that controls magic, has been affected by this new evil presence. I see further that this evil presence will gain greater power during an event in the near future. This event has something to do with the planets. Seek out a man at the observatory in Moonglow to learn more about this. I see that he has a device which will be very useful to thee. See him soon, for this event is drawing near. What is this? What is this? I see. So I have to remember the guy in Moonglow. The observatory in Moonglow. Thou dost seek a man with a hook. He is not thy true adversary, but finding him will be necessary to complete thine ultimate quest. Wait, I see that thou must seek audience with the Time Lord. He is in trouble, although I cannot see what that trouble is. The Time Lord knows much about this new evil, so do not fail to seek him out. To find the Time Lord, thou must first meet the Wisps. who live in the forest in Yew. They are thy best link to him. The monks of Empath Abbey may know how to contact the Wisps. The ball has grown dark. I see no more. Margarita looks up at you and says, Thou dost face many challenges ahead. Take care. With those words, Margarita slumps and closes her eyes to rest. She is obviously exhausted. Bye. Farewell. Go in peace. Alright, so wait. I have to go back. I need to talk like this. It's tough to do, dude. The whole conversation is actually kind of tough to do. The accents are amazingly written. Italy, okay.
Marcello! What is it? What are you doing? Holding a pistol. Mamma mia, Marcello! That's not how you hold a pistol! What do you mean? This is how you hold a pistol! Alberto! Come and look at Marcello! Mamma mia!
Looks like a part of a whole set of series. Mamma mia! Really? Should I make one like that? That would be kind of cool. Although I don't know if I'd want to steal his stuff. I'm perfectly fine stealing like Schwarzenegger quotes. This guy made a 30-second video. I don't want to like steal his only thing. That's good though. Oh, there's a whole video on this. I'm watching that later. Maybe for break. Anyway. Wait, now I have to go back and look at what the heck. What? Shoot. What? All right, hold on. I gotta remember. What was that guy? There was somebody in Yew. Fucking another 20 gold. Screw it. Observatory and Moonglow. So an observatory and Moonglow. The hook guy I don't even care about. To find the Time Lord, I need to talk to the Wisps in Yew, and the monks of Empath Abbey know more about that. Okay. Bye. So, next page. Oh, fuck. I need to find the observatory in Moonglow. For some reason, but from the Gypsy lady. And the time... Okay. I need to talk to Wisps to contact the Time Lord and the Wisps or the monks of Empath Abbey might know how to contact the Wisps. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, so everything's written down. That channel re-uploaded video. Hold on. You're like, Mamma mia, he stole my mima. Also, that channel re-uploaded video. I think this is the real channel. Oh yeah, that's exactly the same one that popped up in the. Okay. So yeah. So this is the one that popped up in the suggestion feed, and this is the one you sent me. And I bet this is how people rush B. Mamma mia, Marcelo. Okay, so it's the correct channel, which is cool. Liechtenstein, but that's a new video. All right, so I'm gonna check these out later, probably for a break. Actually, it's 8:20 in the afternoon. Okay, so I have my quest written down. Let's see if I can't find Moonglow real quick, and I think I'll take a break after a few minutes here. What is this called? Freaking too many beers. Too much beer. Too much beer. Ultima 7. Moonglow. Where is glow? Where's glow? Where's Moonglow? Where is the Moonglow? Oh my god, it's all the way over here. Holy shit. Okay, well, Oh no, somebody passed out from starving. Oh, right, fine. Book. You whiny little brats. Let's go steal some freaking food from Lord British. Where's the food place? This is the food place here, I think. Alright, is there food in here? Is there food in here? There's some bottles of water in here. Guess we'll steal that. God, man, what am I going to do with these people? They're so hungry all the time. Eat that bee! No, I'm hungry. People need food. Let's feed her cripes. Will she eat? Get up, lady! Swear to God. What the fuck is your problem? Make more food. Can I make food? Is that a thing? Feed her. There you go. I know you must be. My God. What do I do with this? What is this? What am I supposed to do with this? How do I... Dough? How do I make it into dough? How do I make it into... How do I make food? Jesus. So just keep feeding people. I don't know, whatever. Look, she's like making food. Alright, let's save it. See what happens if I steal this. She calls the guards and they murder me? Seriously? No. What? I thought we were going to go to trial. Hold on. That guy said... No. Fuck you. I thought we were going to... God, what a jerk. Oh, well. He keeps asking me that. Well, I'll come try it quietly. How do I... Can't steal anything else. How do I make food here? Jeez. Is there anything else to eat? No. Not around here. Nobody seems to want to... At least I don't think anybody will. Will you sell me stuff to eat? Boots? Mutton. No, I don't have any mutton. No, you don't. I sent you I sold you like 20 meals. Dining room at breakfast or supper and time my husband will serve thee. Alright, whatever. Bye. Let me look at the watch. It is 8:49 a.m. and it is not breakfast time. It's breakfast time! Feed me! Everybody sit down. We need food. Feed me, lady. God, seriously? Everybody sit down. Come on, not just me. Everybody take a seat. We have 7 seats here. Everybody should be able to sit in 1 seat. I actually have 7 people. It's perfect. Sit the flip down, lady. I swear to God. Oh, my God. Stop passing out. Get the flip in here. There we go. The guy just passed out. He just passed out on the floor. Why isn't everybody in here? Why aren't you serving us food? Food, lady. God dang it. I thought she would food over food. Get in here, serve us food. She just picked up all the food. Flip! The people are just dying on me. Oh, everybody. He stole it by me. Okay, hold on. Golden Ramsay will be upset. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, this guy has 1.38 million subscribers. Oh, I see. Then I'm going to unsubscribe from the other guy. I see what you're saying, because I subscribed to the wrong person. I don't need to subscribe to this guy. This guy's 1.38 million. The other guy was way, that sucks. That's a cheap way to get subs. Oh, here we go. Let's mix some blood. What happened here? And then let's mix it with that. I don't know what just happened. That was really weird. Nothing happened. I just went and sat back down. Why? Why? What am I going to do with all these starving people? I can't even summon magic food, I swear. It's got to be food somewhere around here. Why am I always starving in this place? People just passing out left and right. That's not food. I know there's a guy down here who sells like a cart food thing. Where's he at? That's... No, well, it looks like there might be food here. Sit down. Who is this guy? Greg. Job? Provider shop here in Britain, a second home for the deported. Okay, now I buy. Ah, you can't buy anything from him right now. Buy. Forget it then. People, I'm hungry. Feed me food. This young, lovely tavern wench is sexy and hot, I guess. Or sexy and sweet, I guess. Charles. He spoke of me, did he? Well, he may think again. I cannot bring myself to socialize with the upper class. Those bourgeoisie rich men are so obnoxious and egotistical. Besides, I am in love with another. Another? 'Tis Willie the baker, but he does not know it yet, she giggles. A moment, Jeanette. Thou hast it all wrong. Charles is a servant. Thou art an ignoramus. Charles is not upper class, he is working class as thee. 'Tis Willie who is the rich merchant. If thou dost ask me, 'tis Willie who is obnoxious and egotistical. Charles is a dream. Jeanette thinks about what was said. Thou art right. I cannot believe I have been so blind. Oh, Charles! I can actually consider Charles, and he is so handsome. Jeanette squeals with delight. I shall have to flirt with him in earnest next time he is in the pub. Upper class. I remind you of this video. All right, I'll find out what she wants about upper class in a second. All right, let's read that while it's loading up. They are all alike. They work in castles and have piles of gold and can have any woman they want. On the other hand, a humble merchant is the perfect man.
Hey guys, well, I've got a fantastic brunch recipe today. Smoked salmon bagels with crushed avocado, some cherry tomatoes, and scrambled eggs. Really simple.
Cook the man some fucking eggs, bitch!
Okay. So you start with the scrambled egg.
I don't want to be with a rich guy with money and power that can improve my life and families. What's this bitch basically saying? Well, good thing to hear. That's not what normally happens.
Man, some fucking eggs, bitch!
This guy got high as fuck before he appeared on this show, or he's not even supposed to be here. It's very likely. He just randomly walked on stage from another show.
Scrambled egg.
That's actually kind of funny. What the fuck, man? Cook the man some fucking eggs, bitch. All right. Name Jeanette at thy service. Job. I work for Lucy at the Blue Ball. I serve food and drinks. Well, I want food and drinks. If there is anything thou wouldst like, please say so. I'm saying so in air. And I shall give thee a discount if thou dost buy from me. Let's buy some shit. Mutton, I guess. That's like the biggest thing. Let's do that. Mutton sells for 5 gold per 1 portion. Dost thou like that? Fair, I don't care. Let's just get it. Let's get it. How much can we get? 20. Give me 20. There's actually a better price in pause. I'm gonna go to pause. Fuck you. Bye. You're too expensive. But let's feed people first. Feed. Oh my god, shut up, guys. Feed me too. I don't know, whatever. Hopefully leave me alone for a minute. I don't even think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's this lady? Oh wait, that might be her. Oh, who's missing? Alright, it's a pretty easy way to actually fix this. Go cow lore this shit up, and now we feed everybody. Yeah, mutton definitely feeds people very well. Okay, cool. So let's go get some more cheap mutton. From you, or not from you, from Paws. Paws has cheap mutton. Be nice if there was a faster way to get there. Like a shortcut or something. Then we'll have some food at least for a little while. So the butcher is like across the bridge, if I recall correctly. And this house? No, the next house. Here, I think? No, there's no cows here, unless this is it and the cows are all dead. Yeah, that's the guy. Return Venom. I'm gonna buy stuff first real quick. Buy meat. Mutton. Yes, 3 gold per instead of 5. Much cheaper. 60 instead of 100. Okay. So what is this about returning the Venom? Return Venom. I thank thee for ferreting out I thank thee for ferreting out the thief and returning my snake Venom. So Garrett was the culprit, eh? I'm not surprised now that I think about it. I must keep closer tabs on my Venom from now on. Bye. I guess that was all there was to it. Can I still return the Venom? No. Okay, cool. I guess that was the end of the quest that I never actually knew about. The kid that I stole, or that stole the Venom. But I ended up catching him red-handed, and he confessed to the crime. There's a dead snake in here for no reason. Put the dead snake on the table. It's dinner. Oh, hold on. Let's put the dead snake on this lady's table. Dead snake! Snake jam all over the pancakes. That's the way to do it. Pancakes but snakes. It's a new recipe I invented. Called snake pancakes. What is this? Blood? I can't pick up the blood. Okay. Horse eat it. Dead snake eat it. There's nothing to eat on a dead snake, unfortunately. Where do I want to go? No. I still wanted to go find Moonglow. Let's try to check out Moonglow. But the guy's in Yew. Actually, I know where Yew is. Let's go to Yew. Help. Although, for that matter, let's rest for a couple hours so I can actually get people healed. Who are you? Spinning, okay. Let's rest in the kid's bed. It sounds like a good spot. Right in there. Do like 2 hours. How much healing is that? Nah, let's do another 2 hours.
Yes, my friend.
Ah, shut up.
So that you are strong and able to face the perils before.
That's okay. That's fine.
Pleasant dream.
God, you're so freaking annoying. Why does it do that every time I press somewhere? Okay, so you this way. But this way in the north. And presumably, this is around the Forest of Yew. Or this, maybe this is the Forest of Yew. I'm not sure. Let's save it. Oh, does that wolf want a piece of me? You want a piece of me, wolf? Is that what you're following me for? Yeah, you do. That's it. You're going down, Wolfie. Don't fuck with the Avatar. The Avatar will fuck with you. Ha ha! The Avatar and his posse, anyway. My posse of 6 dudes and 1 chick. It's a total sausage fest, I know, but still, it's a posse. Oh, shit, no more slimes. Get him, posse! Go murder the slimes. Oh, and the alligators too. Yes! Ha! Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Are we anywhere near the... Okay, wait, hold on. Ultima 7, Forests of Yew. Where is this again? I just closed it. Okay, so it's like up here somewhere. Not that I can mark that. What? Why am I... What? What? Are people like getting high off the flowers or something? Why is everybody passing out? What are these poppies? What the fuck? What is this place? What is this shit? This is kind of funny. This game is a little wacky. That's kind of cool. I wonder what that was about. Random and cool. Oh, what is this? What? Are you serious? Fighter. Do I have to murder people here already? I don't want to have to murder. I don't have to murder people if I can help it. There's no real point to that. Oh, they already killed one of my dudes. All right. Wow, my God, I went straight down. All right, fine. Let's reload that real quick. Oh, come on. Are people poisoned or what? They just pass out. It's strange. So, wait. Come on, kid. You get lost without us. What is this? Up here. Right here. What is this? No, I'm trying to run away. I don't want to fight you yet. Maybe I do. Alright, fuck it. We'll just fight. Kick his ass! That's one down. Oh, yeah, it's two down. Get that last guy. Oh, there. Is that everybody? Yeah! You guys wanna fuck with me? I'm gonna fuck with you! Alright, this guy doesn't need these pants anymore. We're gonna steal this dead guy's pants and put them on. Dead guy pants, yay! Let's drop this. Oh, not that. Drop this off of me and put better armor on. Who's missing? The naked guy. Of course the naked guy is missing. Why are you not wearing clothes, you freaking weirdo? I swear to God. Is there anybody else? Okay, put this on him at least. Jeez, dude. Cool. Chainmail. Now he needs some... Why doesn't he have any boots? Okay, you don't need these pants. You need these pants. Why doesn't he have any shoes? What is with you? No shoes. Come on. I guess that was it. I guess that's about it. It's just the three. Probably. All right, cool. People are better armored up now that you murdered some random fighters in the middle of the forest, but all right. It's fucking eagle on her hand? Yes, it totally is. Or a hawk. Eagle or a hawk. I don't know which. Hawk. It's a hawk, it says. And now we murder the rest of these guys? Yeah, looks like it. And their dogs. Oh my God. I don't know exactly why we're murdering them and their dogs, but we're totally murdering them and their dogs. Are we done? Are there more people we gotta murder? Yeah, there's two more people. Who is this old guy right here? That's the old guy who was kicking my ass last time. Why won't you talk to me? Why do I have to murder you? You started it. You totally started it, people. I'm unconscious. Who is this guy? He's not murdering me now. It sounds like we won. It's not. Is he on my team? Oh, he just thought he was another guy. Is that Eolo then? Food dog me, yeah. I like this old looking graphics, but it's so cluttered it hurts my eyes. Yeah, totally. I absolutely agree with that. It is kind of hard to look at after a bit. This is, I'm pretty sure, pretty close to what it would look like originally, because I'm pretty sure this is about the zoom level. But if I went ahead and changed it, like this is 2 times. Oops. Try that again. This is 2 times here. And oops. Ugh. Yes. This is 2 times here. I guess I can't move stuff around when it comes to the menu. Strange. Anyway. And so like this is almost native, and then take a look at what it looks like at 1 times. Just super eagle. There you go. No, not super eagle. Bilinear times 2. Wow, that looks like crap. Interlaced. Ew! Point. Alright, I guess that's... Oh, I guess 2 times is about the same. Oh, there's a scaling. There it is. Alright, and this is what it looks like. Wow. Crap. Oh, hold on. Let's try that one. Well, that still looks like crap. Super Eagle? Super Eagle looks okay. So I think this is 1 time scaling. That looks okay too. But like I don't like it so much. 2 times? No, that can't be 2 times because this is definitely the same. HQ2X. Yeah, this one looks much nicer. But this is 2 times and this is 3 times. And I have this distinct feeling that like this is what it was supposed to look like originally. Like this is, oops. Like this is about the zoom level. Because at this zoom level, I'm comfortable actually looking at everybody and seeing everybody. But if, oops, video options, this one right here. Yes. But if this is like more, is this, I don't know, this seems like not as useful. It really feels like that. Like I could barely see anything on the screen. That's why I go with 3 times instead of 2 times. Oh well, anyway. Alright, well, as long as she's got the dress, maybe we can wear that. Over the pants? Yeah, alright, cool. I'll go with that. 3 times does look good. The 2 times window is so far away, it looks like you're looking from a plane window. Yeah, I mean, that is basically it. Let's swap this sucker for a great helm. Mostly, I mean, that's basically what it is. It's mostly because it just doesn't look as good. It reminds me of Fallout, like Fallout 1 and Fallout 2's high-res mod has a similar issue where certain settings look better than other settings, and usually the scaling being higher pretty consistently looks better than otherwise. Alright, why am I not wearing... Why do I have all the fucking meat? YOLO, what the hell, man? Take my meat. Eat my meat. Beat your meat. And there are a bunch of these things. Oh, and a bunch of arrows. What is this? A magic bow? Who needs a magic bow? Oh, yeah. Woo. Let's see how that turns out. All right, now, what are these? Arrows, 15 arrows. Let's drop the arrows in here. So I don't know who these fighters were, but I guess I had to murder them all. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Oh, it's you! I think. I found a thing that looks like it might be you. Can I get up there? Is it a thing? I guess these are silverleaf trees. No? Who's this? What? Stop moving. Stop moving. What is this? What are you? What are you? What the flip are you? The ape-like creature slowly and cautiously walks up to you. He or she sniffs for a moment and then points to the honey you are carrying. Want honey? Honey will be... Let me try and do an imp voice. Honey will be given by you to me? Yes. You are thanked. The ape-like creature peers at you intently for a few minutes, then shrugging, it walks cautiously up to you. I am Trellick. Your name is... Blondie. You are greeted. My name is Taylor Trellick. Job. He gives you a puzzled look. The meaning of job is not clear to me. Is walk the word meant by you? I guess. I am a gatherer of food. Gatherer? All imps are food gatherers. Mainly fruits are sought by us. Imps. I am an imp. Saralek is an imp. Solomon is an imp. You, he smiles, are human. Solomon. Solomon is the wisest imp. Humans have been met by her. Many things have been seen by her. She is very experienced and knowledgeable. Saralek. Saralek is my bonded one. Wife is what you would call her. My home is her home. Home. Silverleaf trees are our homes, he nods. Silverleaf trees. Silverleaf trees cannot be explained by me in human terms. I am sorry, another human should be asked by you? He shrugs, imitating the human gesture rather well. Fruits. Fruits are pleasant tasting, like honey you gave us. Julius. Julius was a good human. His great deed was saving Imp family from big fire. Years ago, he stares at you directly. Oh, Julius is the guy I need to find for the one lady. But his story is sad, being about his death from too much smoke in his body. His body is in the cemetery near the Abbey. He is one human that imps call hero. That's it? A cemetery near the Abbey, okay. Bye. Good luck is hoped for you. Alright, well, I found you, I guess. I guess this is you, I don't know. The female imp appears nervous. What's your name? She shies away for a moment and then cautiously steps forward. I am called Shabalek. What's your job? Job is not understood. Family is what you mean? I guess family. Yes, I am part of a family. The Silverleaf tree is my home. I am bonded with Trellick. And about Trellick? Trellick is my husband. Silverleaf tree. There are fewer and fewer Silverleaf trees. Many are cut down often. Soon, no Silverleaf trees will be around for our home. Cut down? The trees are cut by a human with a shiny, sharp item. Alright, bye. Goodbye is said to you, human. So there's a third imp somewhere around here, but I don't see him. Oh, that's him. No, come back here. You see a wizened female imp. Name. I am Solomon, she says. Job. I am without job. All imps are without jobs. Food gathering and shelter building are imp jobs. She gives you a hard look. There is a job for Trellick. Trellick? Trellick is another imp. He should be spoken to by you. There is much damage to the forest and the silverleaf trees. The damage is caused by your people, human. The responsibility to reverse the damage is also yours, human. Someone's girlfriend will become the moon? I don't get it. Calm does the Yoda's voice after smoking 60 packs of human cigars. I don't know if I can get through that much, man, but damn. Trellick should be sought by you, she says emphatically. He should be asked to join you. Really? Interesting. Shelter building. Silverleaf trees are where imps' homes can be found. Food gathering. Only fruits, vegetables, and milk stuffs are eaten by imps. Bread is also eaten. Only? No dead animal flesh, what is called meat by humans, is eaten by an imp. Meat. Meat is without a good taste, she shudders. It is not preferred. Flesh. All violence is abhorred by imps. No killing is desired, even for what you humans call food. Bread. Bread is hard to make for imps. No stoves or ovens are owned by imps, but bread is well liked. Never seen Avatar? Which Avatar? The James Cameron movie I have seen. The animated series I have not. I've seen an episode or two, but not enough to really get into it. I didn't get into it in the first couple episodes, and I was like, eh. I want to say the movie, the M. Night Shyamalan movie, I'm not going to watch, I don't think, because it's based on the animated series, and everything I hear about the M. Night Shyamalan movie is that it's garbage, and I cannot blame them, because the M. Night Shyamalan's only good movies are movies with twists at the end, and that was the only thing he was ever famous for. Which is a good thing to be famous for if you can pull it off, but anyway. Last Airbender? Okay, so you're talking about the animated series. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen enough of it to know what you're talking about, sadly. I might put some effort into it at some point. But anyway, milk stuffs. Milk and cheese and butter are milk stuffs. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are our favorites. Many are sweet. Sweet things are desired by imps. Honey is sweetest. More honey is had by you. Sure, why not? Her eyes widen and her lips part around a very large and hopeful smile. More honey would be given by you, I guess. No, you are thanked, she says, taking the honey. All right, bye. My hope is for your welfare, human. Everybody wants my honey. All the imps want my honey. What the flip? A reaper? All right. You won't fuck with the Avatar? Avatar gonna fuck with you. Oh my god, it's a bleeding tree! That tree is so bloody and just like bleeding all over the place. Let me lay out the bed and sleep for a couple hours. 4 hours.
Yes, my friend.
Ah, shut up!
And heal, so that you are strong.
No, we're gonna sleep another
The perils before you.
4 hours.
Pleasant.
I'm gonna be up in the day.
Yes, my friend, rest. And
Fuck off!
so that you are strong.
Okay, that's still not long enough.
The perils before you. Pleasant dream.
2 more hours. Is he gonna shut up this time? No, it's still not nighttime. It's still not daytime yet. Nah! Get off my bedroll! There's a popular joke on the internet about the guy with the boomerang. It's really good cartoon. It has a child's motion, but it's really good. All right, cool. I mean, you can drop the meme for me if you want. If you want me to just like get that meme. I've heard that it's a really good show too. I mean, I've also heard that about other shows that I don't necessarily think are so good, but I do understand. I don't blame you. And I mean, because I've heard it's good, I have considered watching it from time to time. People could use a little food, looks like. Oh, I need to go talk to the monkey again. The imp, rather. Defeat everybody, I swear, dude. I forgot. I have to see if I can get him to join me. An 8-person team? How many people can I fit on my team? Is there no actual party limit? Alright, you have a bad feeling. Why? These guys are friendly. You are greeted, Blondie. Join. Your wish is for me to travel with you? Yes. My wish is that also, but that is not the wish of Saralek, my wife. Permission from her must first be granted. Alright, bye. So this is Saralek, I think. Saralek greets you. Hello, he said to you, human. Trellick. Trellick is my husband. Trellick has been met by you. She smiles proudly and takes another step forward. What was said by him? Join party. To join you is his desire? Yes, she thinks for a moment. His going his way is not desired by me. She turns to look directly at you. But joining you may be wise actions, she sighs. Permission from Solomon must be gained first. Then permission from me will be granted. Your return to me is necessary for that. Bye. Goodbye. Wow, this guy is totally whipped. He's like, you gotta ask my wife first. Whoopsh. Anyway, Sazeth, hey, Sazeth. This morning, it's right, you are on the other side of the world for me. Going to my job with you in the background. Nice, cool. What, this meme? Let's find out what the meme is. Sazeth, I have another I have another dirty word of the day for you. I'll clip it later and throw it on Discord. It's a stuffed cock. Anyway.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
Okay. Maybe because it's so ridiculous. I think there's some lore to it that's not really explained, but by itself, it's really silly. It's like, what the hell? Seriously? Where's the imp? Where's the lady imp? Where's the lead lady, wise imp lady? Is this her hiding in over here? Oh, that's Saralek. What the heck? Where'd she go? Alright, let's turn the zoom out real quick. Is there somebody over here that I could just barely... Pardon me. Maybe it's just my imagination. Alright, how am I supposed to find this lady now that she's disappeared on me? What the hell? Double right-clicking would cause your character to move someplace. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's just one of my stupid teammates taking his sweet time trying to catch up. Alright, hold on. One of these people have to be... Alright, there's two monkeys here and there's a third one down here. I just saw it. So is it you? Damn it, stop moving. I can't see you. Crap. That's Trellick. Maybe it's this lady right here. Imp. The imp in front of you approaches very cautiously after a few minutes of staring you up and down. Cocks his head towards you. Okay, hold on, let me... You are human. You are told goodbye. Alright, let's turn that back up real quick. It's not the same imp, though. Where'd he go? Shit. This guy? Okay. You are greeted by me, human. Tavanor slowly approaches. Tavanor is my name. The meaning of job is not understood. Explain job. Job now understood by me. No job is had by me. Food is gathered by me and my family. He watches you carefully. Your job is to cut down several of these trees, yes? I don't know. The truth is known to me, but belief is hard for me. The imp eyes you a little longer. Your good intentions are known to me. You are asked to be the messenger. Humans will not be destroyers, please. Silverleaf trees. Silverleaf trees are imp homes. Food. Fruit and milk are imp foods. Especially fruits are liked by me. Meats, he shakes his head, are not liked by imps. Milk. Milk is good. Milk with honey is preferred by me. Honey. Honey is favorite food of all imps. Fruits. Fruits are good and sweet, like honey. Meats. Meats are from killed animals. Killing is bad. Destroying is bad. No job is had by me. Alright, bye. Alright, but that's not the right imp to talk to. But at least I talked to him. Where? Sarah, like, it's still not the right imp. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, no, that's Trellick's wife. I need to find the boss imp. Where'd she go? Oh my god, it's 9 o'clock at night. You know what? I'll pick this up tomorrow night, guys. This is cool, I guess. If I could find the boss imp. It's kind of frustrating. I want to try to get one more person on my team if that's possible. I don't know how many people I can actually collect up on a team. It is kind of cool. This is like the largest team I've ever had when I wasn't cheesing it really, really hard in Fallout 2. It's kind of nice to have a game that lets you have an unlimited set of party members. Maybe it's unlimited. Maybe it is limited. This is probably Trellick here. Flippin' cripe, stop moving, dude. Name Trellick. Yeah, okay. Bye. Alright. Save game. And the start here file. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it a night here because, man, I'm tired. I don't want to be too exhausted all day, all night. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, me need sleep. You need sleep too, dude. Wait, hold on. Aren't you on the other side of the world from me? Do you sleep during the day? You have been sleep fucked? Oh, man. Sorry, dude. It happens to me too. I have to edit a... Did I close it or is it still open? I closed it. Oh, we can close this though. I'm done with this. I am totally done with this. We can discard these changes. I'll leave it all funky for a minute. Anyway. Omar, thank you for coming in and hanging out. Sungnif, thank you for coming in and hanging out and saying hi and telling me about the what's it called? The martial arts that you were talking about. Old Fashioned One, thank you for coming in and hanging out. I hope I get to chat. I hope I wake up and then get a chance to check out your stream for a minute and then I'm able to go back to sleep. Because usually when I make up in the middle of the night, I am not able to go back to sleep and that sucks because then I'm just exhausted the rest of the day. Visco, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for hanging out. I hope this stream was okay. I know a lot of people left because they weren't that interested as soon as they got in the stream, but that's okay. I understand. We're gonna raid Canona 80 here in just a second. Thank you for everybody for hanging out, guys. If you're heading to bed, I hope you have fun in bed. If you're heading to work, I hope it treats you good. If you're just hanging out on Twitch, I hope you enjoy Canona 80. He is playing The Witcher 3. Still a fun game. Full Flash will probably finish Fallout tonight. He might. I'll try and we'll see what happens. Have a nice night, guys.